anymore. So I just put my headphones in and just I don't know, decide to win because I can't let like Neo X just talk shit. I hate hearing his voice.
Now, if people don't remember, this is the match you're talking about where you made that ridiculous comeback. When
Yeah,
you had literally no life left. He was up, I think he was up by one game, and he was match point, and you had no life. You were literally a down 4 away from getting sent to losers.
right.
Yeah, and you
I
took
didn't
his
hear
whole
about that.
life. Yeah, it was tight.
He just entered beast mode and
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna do down four low hat and mix up me doing down four and another low hat. And I'm like, if he jumps, he dies. That's it. That's what was in my mind. But he didn't jump. He just kept getting hit, and he didn't want to block. And I'm like, well, you don't have armor on anything, so I'm just gonna keep doing this until you lose. And he lost that round. And then I don't know. I guess he fell apart or something, and I used my regular game because I remember he tried to like do like down forward to make my jump punch whiff, but I did it in a certain range to where it didn't whiff, and I was still able to get a combo. I remember that, and he ended up losing. But
Why didn't he just do a teleport kick if you had no life? Like literally no life, or just almost
It
no
was
life?
pretty fucking close to no life.
I don't know. I was waiting for him to do a teleport kick. That's why I was doing that stuff because I'm like, if I see any kind of jump, I'm spinning.
Now, was that in pools or was that top 64?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I can't
I
remember.
top 64. I remember somewhere around after that I fought Eris.
That was in top 64.
It might have been.
Yeah, because Eris was in Tom's pool.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, after I beat him, I was like, man, this character's kind of stupid.
She's pretty good. I don't know why. What was Rio talking about that she couldn't win a major? She's ridiculous.
And what's funny is now he agrees. Like, now in his and M2 Dave's tier list, Molina has like 2 bad matches or something.
Yeah.
That's great.
Lo and behold, one of them's not Kung Lao. I think she beats him along with like freaking 6 other characters.
You think she beats him?
Yeah.
Why?
All right. Well, he can't. All right. Kung Lao has to be mobile. She shuts down his mobility with her size, her air size. He can't jump because she can reaction do like freaking roll or like a teleport kick into like not hella damage, was a chunk of damage and reset. So and then she can come in and do another down 4 and do like up 4, or she can do down 4 into like air side, like on like some cabal type shit for pressure, and he can't do any strings to her. For him to like hit her, he has to like block down 4 first. His first thing is he has to block down 4. He can't attack or he gets fucked up. Doing low hat is so risky because she can do like teleport kick on reaction and then like start all her stupid stuff. It's really hard. He can't zone her. It's hard for him to attack her. And for him to attack her, he has to really read her. It's such an uphill battle. If I played Molina, I would never lose Kung Lao player.
What do you think is harder, Molina or Katana?
Definitely Molina.
Really?
Yeah. For him, yes.
I mean, I understand that he kind of gets zoned out, but you don't think the roll and the teleport to get in?
It's harder because her hitbox is lower.
Because of down 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like at least versus Katana, if she does do down 1, I can just do like something like a down 3 or something to avoid cutter, or I can do like instant teleport 3 when she does a fan. Of course, I can do that versus Molina too, but it's harder because if I make a bad read, she can just telekick and blow me up. Katana doesn't have anything like that. She can do like fan, but that's it. And even if like Katana, like say she just tries to do down 1 or something, when I do a teleport kick and she does a bad read and I do like the teleport 2, I get a combo. What she has to do is she has to like do like neutral jump punch or something, fade out, which loses instant teleport 3. But it's like, it's still an option. I have options in the match. Versus Molina, there's no option because she has one option that shuts down everything. Like, getting damage versus Molina is so much harder. I'd rather
So
fight.
it's basically just down 4 and makes it hard.
Yeah, down 4, and then she still has roll. She still has size and stuff. She's, like, on top of her, too, she has down 4. It's, like, stupid.
Interesting.
Now, who would you say are the other 5 bad matches for Kun Lao?
Ermac is hard. Like, people won't understand unless they fought Flo, when Flo actually played the game. I actually wrote this down.
Ermac is an interesting choice. Do you feel Ermac is underrated like me and Slips do, right?
Yeah, he is underrated. He's not like, oh, super duper top tier or something like that, but he's underrated.
He's definitely better than D class.
Right.
Oh yeah.
People were using him.
Dude,
Like,
those tier lists are freaking stupid.
a lot of people were using Ermac like early on in the game, and they just stopped.
Yeah. I think before they decide to make a legitimate tier list, then you actually go by matchups instead of who's beating them at the time. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
How tier lists are. Oh man, I'm losing this character. It must be too good. Yes, no. Go by the matchup. Try to figure out what characters in the game beat them besides the characters you're using. Maybe your character just has a bad matchup or something.
That's something I want to say about NEC. I saw a lot of counterpicking.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think people should try and learn the matchups more instead of just constantly trying to counterpick each other.
Yeah, but, I mean, counterpicking does have its place in tournaments.
But it also, when you don't learn matchups and you instead switch characters, you don't learn punishes, you don't learn your fundamentals.
You don't know how the engine works when you're doing that. You're just abusing advantage.
Right.
You're not actually learning the game.
Yeah, they're just running like set strategies and stuff. They're not learning any, like, what got me so far at Evo is my own fundamentals. It wasn't like, until I was like, okay, there's nothing I can do versus Molina besides freaking low hat, and then while she is forcing her to stand up and do it again. That's it. That's all like I could do in that match. And that was hard to set that up because she's always ducking.
Yeah. That's why the USA stuck at ST, because everyone was always counterpicking. And then it wasn't until when we saw Japan play, it's like, oh my god, Vega can beat Honda? Oh, he can just do this all day, and he can do the wall dive on the opposite end to fuck up his charge and shit like that. And it's like little nuances that really can change a match if you actually just learn the matchup. So it's like it's all got to be a progression. You're gonna get blown up on paper just because of, their special moves are better than your special moves, but I mean, you got to learn how to actually play the game and figure shit out. That'll make you 10 times better.
So yeah, I feel like the community progression is kind of based on who's the flavor of the month in terms of gimmicks.
Yep,
in terms of just basic strategy, and we're just moving from character to character based on who's got the latest gimmicks that we don't know how to overcome yet.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people now who are like, oh my god, Jax is the best, I want to play the game again now. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Now we're seeing more Scarlets and...
Might see it with Shang Tsung now that he's won.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're not even done with Jax. Jax is still unexplored. We do not know that matchup yet. You don't see... The dash punch, if you duck it, is full combo punishable.
Yeah.
We hardly ever see that being done.
The only people that were doing it was New York, actually. CD Jr. was doing it, and we've seen CD do it himself. But Detroit Ballin, he didn't do it at all, but he still won, which was funny. But yeah, I mean, Jax, people are still going to try and use him. People still aren't blowing him up either.
Oh my god. Sector ducks that shit, he gets 44% in a reset.
Yeah. Sector is really untapped too. I'm surprised.
Dude, Sector is freaking stupid. I shouldn't even be saying this right now, but that character's dumb as hell.
That character's ridiculous. I agree.
He's a great character.
Huh?
I like him. He's my second.
The second?
Yeah.
He's ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad